Hello, welcome back, guys. So with last video, y'all found out I was pregnant. It was basically like my coming out announcement. Me getting into the nitty gritty and the dark side of my pregnancy so far, what I've been through, the first trimester trenches, all of that dark stuff. That was the first video. This video, y'all know I'm pregnant. I want to get into how everything has been so far, the start of the second trimester, what I've been up to, and yeah, more positive view on my pregnancy so far. So anyways, first things first, before I even start, for those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Raine. Call me Ms Raine. I'm your unconventional teacher, so take what resonates. All right, how are you, Raine? How are you, Ms Raine? How's the pregnancy going? Hearing a lot of that. So I might as well make a video on to answer that question for many of you guys that keep asking, how are you? How are things going? Well, first things first, I am doing way better than I was before. Again, I talk a lot about that in the pregnancy announcement video, that mentally things were so hard for me. Okay, guys, so please bear with me. I am finally getting comfortable in front of the camera again after not posting for a while. And now I also have to deal with the symptoms of being out of breath and my pregnancy brain. So I blank out sometimes. I actually I have my script here. I have my forms to follow, but just the pregnancy brain happens and I have blank out moments. Anyways, where were we? So yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing way better than I was. Now that I have more energy, and for my astrology girlies, we know that now Mars is out of retrograde. I've definitely felt the shift, okay? When Mars was in retrograde, I just couldn't find the motivation to live. But now my energy is slowly coming back to me. My motivation slowly coming back to me. I actually got 3 pregnancy workouts done so far. And guys, when I did the first workout, which was Wednesday, I felt like I felt my mental health just like shift, and I'm pretty sure too it's because it's nice and warm and sunny outside. That's a factor to why my mental health feels way better. But yeah, when I did that first workout, I was so happy. I felt so good. So yeah, I got 3 workouts done this week. Kind of as I'm gaining weight, I want to keep my body toned and nice. And it's very important for us pregnant girlies to train our core throughout our pregnancy, because we don't want diastic rectic where our abs are separated. We don't want that. So happy to finally have the energy to start working out. And yeah, like my mental health is way better, way better. What's next? Okay. So this video was supposed to be like me talking about the positive parts of my pregnancy while I'm going through a box of baby clothes, but that plans changed because it turns out it wasn't a box of baby clothes, it was a box of other baby things that I got from my partner's auntie. So we're gonna make another video of me going through like hand-me-down baby clothes and having conversations when we get some baby clothes from his auntie. And I believe his coworker is getting his coworker's sister is also bringing close to us too. So thank you for all the people that are donating baby stuff so far. I really appreciate it. The next talking point, symptoms. Ooh, symptoms. Okay, so I would say, yeah, coming into the second trimester, my bad symptoms were fading. It was good. I was getting my energy back. The fatigue was going away. Getting up during the first trimester, I would get up in the middle of the night and pee like 4 to 6 times. Like it was impossible to get 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, because I would get up and pee like every other hour or every 2 hours. So during the first trimester, that was a thing. That disappeared. My fatigue disappeared. My nausea, it disappeared, but it was like letting me, as I was coming into the second trimester, and now that I'm in it's just like it was warning me that I'm like kind of here but I'm gone in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't have severe nausea anymore. Not even, I never did, but I don't have my mild nausea anymore. But certain smells do trigger me. And also I notice too, sometimes if I eat certain things, I get nauseous, but I'm starting to believe that's just my gas, which that brings me to the next symptom, gas. The gas during pregnancy has been so real, guys. I even get concerned sometimes because the gas pains, they feel like cramp pains sometimes, but I can, from a person that kind of always struggled with gas, and I don't think that's like a good thing coming out to say. Maybe I should also, I've also been trying to work on my gut health before I even got pregnant. But anyways, a person that been a gassy person prior to pregnancy, I know the difference between like cramps and gas cramps or gas pains. So the pregnancy heightened my gas pains, okay? And they're like ridiculous. The gas is still there. It's been there from the first trimester and it followed me all the way till this present day. Sleep now, I've finally been sleeping through the whole night, like mostly. Although the other day I got up 3 a.m. and I got up 3 a.m. and I was like, my brain was active. So I stayed up and I was hungry and I was eating crackers and I went to bed 5 a.m. So there's random times where I don't sleep, but I'm getting more sleep throughout the night than I did during the first trimester. But the back pains and finding a comfortable sleep position is a struggle for me. It's a struggle for me. I don't have a pregnancy pillow yet. I have been looking into getting one because I'm already a side sleeper, and all my side sleepers rave behind pregnancy pillows, and they're not even pregnant people, side sleepers. And I just feel I'm ready for one because my lower back and just the way how I'm tossing and turning in the middle of the night, I feel it'll be a great asset for me during the second trimester, especially because there's times I catch myself on my back, but I scroll through TikTok and I see a lot of mothers do that where they catch themselves on the back in the middle of the night and then they just go on their side. But yeah, looking into a pregnancy pillow because uncomfortable sleep is another symptom for me, but at least we're getting more sleep. So hallelujah to that. And another symptom, phlegm. So I'm not sick. I don't feel sick or anything, but I have an excess amount of phlegm build up sometimes. And mostly in the morning, I'll get up and I'll start talking and then the phlegm just is ready to come up. It's so gross. Like mid-conversation, the phlegm just comes up or my nose is congested. So this symptom, I don't feel that mothers talk about enough, or maybe because it's like new to me. I have a burning, well, apparently it's not new because I had to Google it because I was worried, but I have burning, like my nose burn, my sinus burns. That feeling you get when water goes up your nose when you're in a pool and it burns. Sometimes I get that and it's the worst pain ever because it's just like, it's not like it hurts in the moment. It's because it's constant. It's a constant burning. And then sometimes it'll go to my eyeball. That's my sinus. I know that's my sinus. That symptom, it's not frequent. It happened yesterday and it happened like 2 weeks ago. So it's on and off. It's inconsistent. Thank God, because I hate it. That burning sinus feeling, hate it. But I know that's a pregnancy symptom. We're going on and on here. Another symptom. We got the gas, the mucus, the uncomfortable sleep. My emotions, they're more tamed than the first trimester for sure, but they are still there. I am still like extra emotional than I was before. But I'm trying to be more mindful of my crash outs. Obviously, I can't control my crash outs when I'm hungry. That's what I notice, because they're going to happen. Okay, if I do the unadult thing of me where I wait till I'm hungry to cook food, that is the biggest mistake of my life, especially as a pregnant person, because that is another symptom. When I'm hungry, I am freaking hungry. It feels like the world's ending. I feel like I'm gonna starve to death. My baby is telling me it's time to eat. So it's easy for me to get emotional, extra emotional, and I cannot control myself when I'm hungry. I will crash out if there's not, like, if dinner, like if there's nothing to cook and if we didn't come up with dinner plans. So we're working on that, but that's definitely a symptom there. And yeah, I feel like I'm like missing symptoms. Am I? My dry, cracky lips. Oh, that left. That was the first trimester I had peeling lips. I'm so happy that's gone. I feel like my skin is, I am starting to get that pregnancy glow. I don't think I'm tripping. I feel like or it could be the fact that the sun's finally out and I'm using shea butter. But I think because of the sweat, I'm glowing more. Oh yeah, and that brings me to the next symptom, which I could sit here and list all the symptoms for you guys. But there's just a bunch of random ones. There's ones I forget about. But yeah, I have the pregnancy glow and the sweat. The sweat is real. The sweat, once again, was something from the first trimester that followed me to the second trimester. And if I don't tame that sweat, the BO is outrageous, guys. It's outrageous. And it's already enough. Like, I use natural deodorants. I can hear all the girls that don't use natural deodorants be like, bitch, get back to the toxic shit. No, I'm not going back to the chemical shit. That stuff used to hurt my armpits and like leave lumps sometimes. No. Yeah, the natural deodorants, I couldn't really find ones that like worked for me. And the native brand, like, super expensive. But what has been working for me is lime. So I've been using my lime. I just showered now, put some on. Smelling good. That's been helping fighting my pregnancy BO. Yeah, I feel like that's all the symptoms, guys. What do we got next on my talking point? We have the symptoms, how I've been feeling, body changes. Okay, this is my favorite part. So I can actually say, guys, that yeah, my body is changing. All right, my boobs are. I'm wearing a support bra right now, but I definitely like went up a cup size for sure, and my nipples are like the size of pepperonis. It looks weird, but honestly, I'm falling in love with the changes of my body. I don't know if you are a pregnant mommy right now and you are resonating with what I'm saying. Please comment down below. I'm actually falling in love with the changes of my body because it's making me feel more feminine. Like, I feel more feminine. I feel like more delicate. I feel like a flower. Like, I feel like it's so, I kind of feel sexy too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm getting more curvier because I'm working on my butt. It's getting more firm, but you know, the whole thing about the booty is my belly's growing faster than my booty. So y'all will never know that my booty has been growing. But I'm like, I just feel more feminine with all these changes that's happening so far. Because I know my belly's only gonna get bigger. I can already notice the dark line. Oh, I just flashed, you guys. I wasn't supposed to show you my belly yet, but I already see the dark brown line forming on my belly. Oh, as well as I noticed there's a dark circle forming around my belly button. So I do see a lot of pregnant mothers of color that have like the black or the dark hyperpigmentation around their belly button. And I feel I'm going to get that too. I know all of those things are going to come. My armpits are already getting darker too. Those are like, I'm not too excited about those, but still right now, as I'm like witnessing the changes of my body, I still feel good about it. And I feel like as I accept what's to come, knowing that my body's prepping myself as I'm carrying creating a whole baby inside of me right now and prepping to, you know, birth a baby. I feel like it's such a beautiful like journey I'm going through right now. And honestly, I'm actually shocked that I'm like admiring it. So every time I'm showering, guys, and I'm about to hop in the shower and I just open up my robe and I look in the mirror, I'm like, wow, girl, like, wow, we women are so amazing. Like, look at me, like, boobs are bigger, tummy's round and firm, hips are, I never really was the one for hips, but my thighs are always gave me the illusion of hips. Like, I'm just filling in, and I just never felt like more of a goddess more than ever than I do now. Yeah, so I would feel like so far that has been my favorite part of pregnancy is the body changes, you know. And some of you guys are watching this, like some of you mommies that are pregnant right now are probably watching this, and you're like, you got your jaws are dropping, or you're shocked that I just said that. But no, I'm loving the body changes so far. Yes, we will get back to how I look in a couple of months. We'll see if my mind's still the same. But in this present moment, I'm grateful. I'm in love with myself, and I'm just like, just wrapping up this video. I'm just, finally getting to the stage of acceptance with this whole pregnancy, guys. And I was saying in the other video, it was so hard for me to, with the first trimester, it was so hard for me to, I didn't take a water break. Yeah, it was so hard for me to enjoy the pregnancy during the first trimester, but now I'm starting to finally enjoy it, and I just want to continue enjoying it. I'm kind of happy that I'm having a summer baby, because like, okay, yeah, the sweating and the overheating, all the moms are talking about, who cares? But I don't like wearing clothes. And I can just imagine how my pregnant self is gonna feel at 26 weeks, at 30 weeks, at 39 weeks, how I'm gonna feel if I was having a baby in the wintertime and I just had layers and layers of clothes on. Like, I would be kind of miserable. I don't like wearing clothes. I don't like wearing socks. I love sandals. So I'm actually excited that I'm having a summer baby, because I'm gonna be skin out, okay? My belly's gonna be out. I'm gonna be in my goal is to get a lot of flowy clothes, so the breeze can just blow and catch me. And my toes are gonna be out. My feet are gonna be in the grass. My belly's gonna be catching some vitamin D. Like, I'm actually excited to be experiencing this pregnancy journey throughout the summertime. I think that's the most beautiful time, if you ask me. Okay, what do we got on our talking points? And yes, last but not least, what's next to come with Resonate and Blossom Academy, with Take What Resonates, my whole YouTube. Well, now I feel like, as I was saying, now that I'm starting to enjoy my pregnancy journey and I'm accepting this role, I think my videos are going to start being like more update videos for YouTube. I'm going to update you guys. I have to bring back I feel like called to bring back some vlog styles for sure. Because I even still have, my partner and I have videos from the first trimester. I want to like chop that up and work on posting that. But for sure, it will just be an update throughout this whole magical, beautiful journey of motherhood and pregnancy. I'm going to grow through it with you guys. And as well, I am finally feeling, see the shortness of breath? It's really because I just have to practice taking deep breaths and stop talking so fast. But I finally feeling creative again. So yes, I feel called to work on some things, but it's not final. Also, guys, I have a bad habit of not promoting my journals. I was actually supposed to interrupt the video in the middle to promote it, but also, guys, don't forget, I do sell reflection journals, and if you want to help me on this new mother journey, this pregnancy journey, financial wise, please, if you guys are looking to, you're first time journalers, you're looking to get into some reflection, get yourself a copy of my Reflect and Release series. I have 3 editions. right? So we got the first edition. This is the Daily Dumps edition. This is my favorite edition. I'm about to finish mine that I started last year, Pisces season. It is Pisces season right now. I'm about to finish my Daily Dumps, and I can tell you guys, this journal is worth it if you want to get into the habit of checking in on yourself. So it's called Daily Dumps because it's literally made for you to reflect weekly. As you can see, for each day of the week, I might have to go a little closer. For each day of the week, there's 6 lines for you to get straight to the point. This, why I'm saying also first-time journalers, if you don't want to feel that pressure of filling out a blank journal, pages and pages of writing, get the Daily Dumps edition. Because yes, 1, it's not pages of full lines. 2, it's getting you into a healthy habit of checking in on yourself. And 3, yeah, this is a great journal to help you spot patterns, habits, triggers, just things you were never self-aware about. The Daily Dumps, also like journaling overall, helps you spot those things. So get yourself the Daily Dumps edition. It's 1-year edition. If you can't commit to a year of reflection, that's what the check-in challenge is for. It's the same version as this, but it's a smaller version. It's 5 weeks instead of a year. So it's 5 weeks of checking in on yourself. Whew. And then if you're ready for some heavy reflection, my 2nd edition is the Inner Child and Inner Teen Reflection Journal. So it's so cute. This is another one of my favorites. To be real with you guys, I actually did not do the inner teen section yet, and I think it's about time to get into that some inner teen reflection, because one thing I'll get back to talking about after my little journal promo. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd edition, I'll leave the link below, guys, if you're interested in a journal. But anyways, going back a little into my pregnancy, just to end things off, another thing that's positive about this whole pregnancy is changes with myself. So a lot of mothers saying like right away when they found out they're pregnant, their people-pleasing traits just like switched off. And you know what? I can really connect to that. I wouldn't say it switched off right away, but I'm getting more like, my patience for dealing with bullshit is like, it's non-existent anymore. I am standing up for myself more, and I've been like on a whole blocking spree on the socials. I'm like, we haven't talked in more than 3 years, blocked. I don't know you, blocked. Your energy's off, blocked. If I feel negative energy is coming at me, like, you're out of my life. I just been removing people out of my life, negative things out of my life too. Not even just people, it's really important to me now than ever to work on my mental health, because I can see how the hormones and the emotions, I can see how that can affect you mentally. And I can only imagine when the baby comes and the postpartum emotions and those things and hormones, I can only imagine how that can take over if I don't work on my mental health. So my mental health has been so important to me more than ever, and I just feel like this whole pregnancy is going to be a positive transformation to me. I feel like it's going to speed up my transformation more than any other life event or life experience. And yeah, guys, I just been, coming to these like positive realizations daily. I've been having times where like I'll get triggered and I will sit there and reflect on why is it that I'm triggered. Like, for example, I don't want to go into a full story because this video will get way longer, but for example, with the whole everyone donating baby stuff to me, I did snap at that and kind of get mad about that, because I do want new things, and I feel like nothing's wrong with wanting new things for your first time baby. But I would say I was wondering why I was triggered for that. And I can admit to you guys Okay, this is evidence. It's time to wrap up my video because it's about to get busy upstairs. But I can admit to you guys that that trigger stems from like growing up, like poverty living up, being poor, growing up struggling, you know, growing up with parents that always worried about their finances. Literally getting hand-me-downs from people has caused that trigger to come up multiple times for me, guys, throughout this throughout these upcoming weeks. And I actually got to reflect on that, and now I can work on healing that part of me. Because yeah, like, first of all, I'm grateful that people are giving me things, but it's like I was kind of mad at myself for not being able to afford new baby things. And it's just like, it's just like I was like beating up myself for still not being in a proper financial place. But yeah, we're working through it. And all that to say is, yeah, I feel like with this pregnancy and just being with myself more, I have more time to reflect on my triggers and work on and heal and prepare and be a strong, healed mommy for when my new baby comes. Yeah, that just was a little quick story time. If you guys made it to the end, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for sitting here and listening to my experience, letting me share my experience with y'all. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace and love.